Hello, and welcome back to Insight to Invest, the channel that gives you insight into a company and you decide how to invest to grow your money. Everyone is watching Nvidia's chips, but nobody is watching what Jensen Huang just dropped live earlier this week in San Jose, and I think it changes everything. At GTC 2026, Nvidia didn't just announce a product, they announced what Jensen is calling, and I'm quoting him directly here, the operating system for personal AI. It's called NemoClaw. And here's the twist that nobody's talking about yet. They're giving it away for free. Stick with me because this is not a chip story. This is a software story, a strategy story, and honestly, a power grab story. Let's break it down. So first, some quick context. OpenClaw is an open source AI agent platform that's been quietly gaining massive traction. Think of it as a local AI assistant that runs on your machine. Not in the cloud, not on someone else's servers, yours. It supports Mac, Windows, Linux, and yes, iPhone and Android too, though we'll get to that in a second. Now, NemoClaw is Nvidia's new layer on top of OpenClaw. It installs in a single command and adds enterprise-grade security, sandbox privacy controls, policy enforcement, the works. Jensen's framing was bold. Mac and Windows are the operating system for the personal computer. OpenClaw is the operating system for personal AI. This is the beginning of a new renaissance in software. That's Jensen Huang earlier this week at GTC 2026. Pretty bold words. Here's what makes this genuinely surprising and why I think the market hasn't fully caught up yet. Nvidia built its entire empire on CUDA, a proprietary ecosystem that basically forced you to buy Nvidia's hardware to run Nvidia software. It was a moat, a big one. NemoClaw breaks that mold. It runs on any hardware, Nvidia or not. That is a deliberate strategic choice. So why give away something that doesn't even lock you into Nvidia's chips? Because the real value isn't the base layer. It's at the top. If NemoClaw becomes the standard for how AI agents are deployed across enterprises and personal devices, if it becomes the operating system, NVIDIA controls the distribution layer for every AI workflow built on top of it. That's worth more than chip sales in the long run. Now, here's the part that almost nobody in the financial press is covering, and it's the reason the timing of this announcement is almost too perfect. Earlier in 2026, OpenClaw, the very platform NemoClaw runs on top of, had a major security incident. An unsecured database was discovered that allowed anyone to impersonate any agent on the platform. Several major tech companies, including Meta, banned it from corporate machines entirely. Nvidia saw that trust vacuum and rode straight into it. NemoClaw's entire pitch is security first, enterprise safe AI agents. They aren't just launching a product, they're launching a solution to a problem that's actively scaring IT departments right now. That is a masterclass in timing. Who is Nvidia pitching NemoClaw to for early access? Let me just read the list. Salesforce, Cisco, Google, Adobe, CrowdStrike. No formal deals have been confirmed yet, but those 5 names alone tell you the ambition here. This isn't a niche dev tool. This is Nvidia planting a flag at the center of enterprise software. And on top of all this, separately, Nvidia has earmarked $26 billion to develop its own AI models over the next 5 years. That means Nvidia is now quietly competing with OpenAI and Google at the model layer 2, not just selling them chips anymore. Think about that for a second. The company that sells the shovels just announced it's building the mine. Now, before I get into the stock angle, a quick note for the everyday viewer. Can you actually use this on your iPhone? Short answer is yes, but it's not a simple app you could download, at least not yet. Your iPhone can connect to OpenClaw Gateway running on Mac or PC at home, giving you full voice and chat access on the go. There's no official app store built yet. You need a developer account to build it yourself. The practical workaround that most people are using is Telegram on iPhone. Full OpenClaw capability, 5-minute setup. An NemoClaw layer is right on top of that. It's not perfect yet, but it works. And it's only going to get smoother from here. So where does this leave the stock? Analysts maintain a strong buy consensus on Nvidia, with an average price target implying nearly 50% upside from current levels, and that was before the announcement earlier this week. The bull case here isn't just AI is big and Nvidia makes chips. The bull case is that Nvidia is quietly building the software and distribution layer that sits on top of every AI development, personal and enterprise, and doing it in a way that nobody's really paying attention to yet. That's the story. NemoClaw, OpenClaw, the operating system for personal AI, announced earlier this week at GTC 2026. Ticker is NVDA on the NASDAQ. If you found this useful, hit subscribe. I'll keep finding the stories the mainstream financial press is sleeping on. See you next time. Check out these videos that YouTube thinks you will like. See you later.